Italia must be unified again. We need a united Italia. We need a one-party Italia.
Hello my friends, welcome to another episode of Hoi 4. This time we play as Italia after the new update by Blood Alone, and I've not used any mods at all, just a vanilla game. But before we start, I want to ask you to kindly like this video and subscribe to my channel. Since this is my second channel because my first channel failed, I really need your help to continue creating content. So I'd appreciate your likes and subscribes. And one more thing, this video or these series in general are not played by a professional, experienced pro Hoi 4 player. By no means I'm a Hoi 4 pro player, because I have started playing this game for less than a year. I've even not played the main game that much. So consider me playing the game as your grandma or your mother, telling a story at night for you. Now let's start the game and see what's gonna happen. It's the first day of the year 1936 and Italy is at war with Ethiopia. And in this new DLC or update or whatever you wanna call it, we have a new focus tree for Italy. I've not played as Italy before, so I don't know what the changes are. But I've heard a lot that Italy was just a supporter before this DLC, and the only thing that it could do was just supporting to win the war, and that's all I know about Italy before this DLC by Blood Alone. So let's go for army primacy, which will give us 2 military factories, and in times of war we really need these military factories. We also build some civilian industries or civilian factories all over Italia, and before we produce anything, let's check the logistics. We need infantry equipment, support equipment, and a bit of artillery. Okay, so we increase factories in production line, we also increase support equipment factories, and that's what we can do right now. For our technologies, we research construction, basic machine tools, because we need that production power. And the Christmas offensive. Our troops have stalled in a war against Abyssinia and have even been pushed back in certain places. This Christmas offensive have Mussolini privately berating the military high command for their incompetencies. We need to be methodical and deliberate. Its attrition will be reduced by 15, supply consumption by 5%, and army organization by 10 or 8 months. Our next focus, we go for Italian highway. We increase our infrastructure construction speed. Italy moves to annex the Sultanate of Ossa. Time to deal with the Sultanate of Ossa. It's an ultimatum demanding total subjunction. We can deal with the Sultanate of Ossa later. Now is not the time. It will change in popularity of fascism by -5%. No, I don't really wanna. Let's go with the first option. Muhammad Yayo Folks. Let's move in and occupy the land. Sultanate of Ossa submits to Italian demands. They chose wisely. Good for them. We can go for mechanical computing to increase our research speed, but we're at war right now, so let's go with radio. Alberto Beneduce. I don't know if it is how they pronounce it, but I did it. He will increase our construction speed of infrastructure, civilian factories and railways by 10%. Oh, why not? In the war, the enemy will be defeated. Conquer Ethiopia. Okay, let's go. Our war is effed up and we're literally struggling in Ethiopia. Italian public concern, and it will decrease the popularity of fascism by 10%. This is not good, brother. This is not good. We need fascism. You know what? We need more troops in Ethiopia. So, in order to send more troops from Italia mainland to Ethiopia, we have to secure the water path. So I send my fleet to secure these areas, and then we send the troops at the tip of the boat, and from there they will go to Ethiopia. For our spirit of division command, we'd better go with logistical focus because it will reduce the fuel and supply consumption, and we've not much of that. Anti-Comintern Pact. If we join the pact, German Reich will be good with us, but Soviet Union will hate us. So let's join. La France invites us to the Non-Intervention Committee. I don't know, mate. These terms are acceptable. Okay, let's go. The People's Democratic Republic of Ethiopia requests ceasefire. We'd better do that, because if we don't, we'll lose stability, war support, and the popularity of fascism, which is not good at all. So ceasefire, by the way, as I told you before, you know what? I really want to design a template. So we go with the Divisione di Fanteria, and I edit this and I add a light tank because it used to be meta, but it's 23 combat width. Let me see. Ethiopia is kind of a mountainous region, and we're in Italia, and our war in Europe would be with Austria and maybe Switzerland, and that's a mountainous region too. And the combat width there is 75. So my mind says that a 25 combat width would be good for our case. I don't know if it's right or wrong. I would appreciate it if you guys tell me if it's right or it's good or not. So I'll add one more light tank, and I'll also add a support anti-air. What the freak? Organization is so freaking low. Okay, let's save it. I forgot to duplicate it. Damn. Okay. No problema. No freaking problema. At least we're not at war right now. The nationalists in Spain are advancing. We can send some volunteers, but I'd rather not. The Second Russian Civil War. Good for them. The Soviet Union declared war on Russia. And you know what? It's time to create agency. I like a sneaky gameplay, so let's go for spies. For our research and production, we'll go with Italcementi Construction Company. I don't know if it's correct. Italcementi, it doesn't sound right, does it? Okay, anyway, I choose it. And for our political advisor, we assign Guido Jung or Guido Jung. He will decrease consumer goods factory by 5%, and he's a fascist. Perfect. It means more factories. Army leaders is what we're gonna do right now in our focus tree. We'll recruit a French agent and we'll send him to Iran because we need more fuel. We really need fuel, and we order our spy in Iran to do diplomatic pressure, so he'll choose our pact or I don't know, faction over others, and that's what we want. They might prefer us anyway, but I'm not sure. The provincial government of Greece, they have our blessing, and by choosing this one we will create a collaboration government in Greece. Yeah, why not? Excavation numero 2 to increase our resource gain efficiency because we really need them. Spain was annexed. Perfect, no, perfect. Spanish Republicans defeated. At least the civil war has progressed in our favor. Yeah. The nationalists in South Europe. Perfecto. La France and Britain announced alliance. That's effed up, but we knew it. Now we can upgrade our light tank production, but we need to design or add some models or something first. So I'll add automatic cannon and save it, and we add it to production line. Yugoslavia requests sale of airplanes. We can send them some bombers. I know we need them, but Yugoslavia is our neighbor. Maybe he joined us. And by the way, I think we're not going historical. I'm not sure, I forgot. But anyway, let's move on. We've done one of our agency branch upgrades, and that's localized training centers. We'll upgrade one more, suicide pills, to decrease the chance of our own operatives being captured. And also we assign Mario Ruata as one of our political advisors. He's good for our sneaky operations as, I don't know, agents. He's a minister of espionage, and it's time for us to do the railway innovation because we're doing some infrastructure stuff, and we're just adding more civilian industry and military factories. And yeah, that's it. I finish this video here. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to the channel. I really need this. And also don't forget to leave a comment. And yeah, thank you. It's Mr. Brito. See you in the next one.